We gonna record again, man. Clap it out. Damn, what is this? I'm talking about games. What's up, everybody? My name is Michael Lee Murphy. I'm one half of the Brothers Murph, and it's time for Metagame Minute, a weekly segment where we talk about something in board games. And I want to talk about games that I love are games that force me in many different directions at once. I want to be pulled apart. I want to be agonizing over directions to go. And there are many good games that do this well. I feel like roll and writes a lot of times are designed to do that, where it's like if you go all this direction, it can be really good. But you're going to miss out on a lot of stuff over here. Maybe try that too. A game that I recently played that I really want to talk about that seemed to really focus on this was a game called Era. This is a game where it's kind of a roll and build game. You're rolling these dice, which then give you access to resources and build actions, and then you're building out this little town essentially on this like pegboard. You're putting down physical buildings and stuff, and where you put them and what they're adjacent to can kind of interact with each other and give you resources and income and things like that. And the game pushes you in different ways because we're on this little grid board. There's only so many holes to put your different buildings. You are limited. You are limited in the space you have. You cannot go off the board or anything. So you have to kind of build really efficiently. So ideally, every building stuff is very nicely packed in, really tight and touching, and you try to save as much space as you can so you can build as many things as humanly possible. But then they do a really fun, tricky thing in the game where they say, hey, if you roll these certain disaster skulls, if you roll 2 of them, disease comes and rampages your town. And what happens is for every building that's touching another building, you get 1 disaster space on this track, which are negative points at the end of the game. So all of a sudden, I realized, like, I can't put everyone on top of each other. That's like everyone's gonna be living in squalor, stacked in 15 high and whatnot. Let some urban sprawl happen, spread it on out, spread it on out. But whoa, what happens if you roll like 4 or 5 disaster tokens? Like there's attacks and stuff on your village. And so the way to protect against that is to have your entire village be walled off. You can build walls and surround your village with walls so that you're safe. Well, it's a lot easier to build walls around your town if you're not all over the damn map or on the edge of the map. You are kind of in tight together. So now all of a sudden I want to pack them in tight and I can build a wall around. But then what if disease happens and the wall keeps the disease in? And it gets very tricky. So I love that game because I'm constantly like, I got to be efficient. I don't want to be too efficient. Don't want to be too close. And the disease is going to come through and take everybody's lives. So I love that kind of pull in many different directions. Like you really have to do both perfectly to be truly successful, and that ain't gonna happen. This is not how it works. So I love that push and pull and the agony that is created by trying to do everything, knowing full well that you cannot. What do you think of games like that? What games do you know of that kind of force you into multiple directions, or they tantalize you? They say, ooh, there's this over here. You haven't done that yet. Let me taste that over there. Let me go over here and try this over here. Then you realize I've done everything sort of half-assed and nothing good at all. What games do you enjoy that do that, where they pull you in all these different directions? Let me know in those comments below. While you're at it, thumb this video up if you could. Share this video. Let's get talking about what games we like, and do we like where there's kind of one specific path or many, many different ways to do it? What games do you like to play that satisfy those types of things? Let me know in the comments below. And subscribe to us if you're new to us. I'm Mike. I'm one half of the Brothers Murph. Nick's along in other videos. Subscribe to us to get all that good goodness and top 10s and things like that. We have videos for you all the time, and we're happy to have you. So welcome. Just remember, folks, that whether or not you only want one thing, this game is called One Thing, and you do one thing in it, and that's it. Or you want to be pulled in many different directions and never really truly know, did I make the right choice? The more meta, the more better. Hey guys, I just want you to know that we have a Patreon, and I'm hanging in here waiting for the next patron, so maybe you guys can help me out before I fall, because I don't have much strength, man. I might go down. Also, you can subscribe to us. I feel really unsafe. I think I'm gonna fall.
Mike.
Huh?
What are you doing? You're attached to a rope.
Well, yeah, but it still looks dangerous.
Like that rope can hold up a Camry. You can just let go, you know.
Can I?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Are you sure? You want to see?
You shouldn't just. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
you're fine. You shouldn't, abuse the Patreon thing like that, you know.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I need to be taken down a peg or two. Can you lower me?
Lower?
Sorry. You can still subscribe if you want.
Yeah, you know.
You can upgrade your game experience with Game Toppers LLC if you want.
Yeah.
Or check out Restoration Games. But you know what? Don't do it for me and my fear-mongering tactics. Okay, well, you know what?
Hey, that was on you.
Did you see
That
that?
was on you.
Did you see that? That's on record.